And the interesting thing about this book test is it's an actual book that's only been slightly modified, so you'll know 100% of the time exactly what word the spectator's thinking of. Now, there's a couple of interesting subtleties and principles, and I'll be sharing a myriad of techniques that are unpublished. And the thing that I think is so brilliant about this book test is that when it comes to the revelation or the stage where you reveal the information at the end, you can go off on so many different routes or paths that it's up to you which route you choose to take. The book is A Study in Scarlet by Sherlock Holmes. It's an actual novel by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And like I said, you'll know exactly what somebody's thinking of. You get a book and you also get a crib sheet, so there's no memory work, and the crib sheet is being placed on the bookmark. So let's jump into how the book test works, how you're going to know what the spectator's thinking of. Now, the reason that it's best to start here is because you can, in its simplest form, perform absolute miracles with no work whatsoever. You'll instantly be able to do this the moment that you purchase the book test and the book drops through your letterbox. So it uses a mathematical oddity known as the 9 principle, or the multiple of 9 principle. And you're going to know exactly what the spectator's thinking of at any given time because your crib sheet or your bookmark is going to give you the information. So let me give you an idea of how the multiple of 9s principle works and why it's such a genius idea when it's tied to a book test, because I've certainly never seen it before. So this book is exactly 135 pages long. So Dwayne, give me any number from 1 to 135.
47.
So what I do is add 4 and 7, which would give me 11, and that's a double digit, so 1 and 1 equals 2. And I know that on my crib sheet, right where the number 2 is, if I look at the words, it'd be possessions or schoolmate. So what were the page number you said?
47.
So I know that on page 47, possessions or schoolmate is going to be on there. So if I turn to page 47, on the top line, the longest word is the word possessions, and on the bottom line, the longest word is schoolmate. And that's just by simply looking on here at where the number 2 is and just travelling straight across, and it'll give you the 2 words that are on that page. So what you're doing effectively is adding the numbers up, and if it's a double digit, then just adding the double digits up, and it'll tell you the exact words in the sequence you need. So hopefully you understand why that's important, because it's going to allow you to know exactly what's on any given page. There's only 18 words in total. 9 that are littered on the top lines of the pages and 9 that are littered on the bottom lines of the pages, and all you've got to do is follow that principle. So as you can see, it's really easy to know exactly what somebody's thinking of even before they've made their selection, which puts you in a beautiful position. The reason it puts you in a beautiful position is because you can literally have the book test in the book. You say to somebody, there's about 130 something pages in here, give me a random page number.
42.
Okay, so I know that's 6. Perfect, take this. Literally make it part of the performance. So you've got the book, open it up for me. Now look at the top line, don't look down yet. Look at the top line, look at the longest word on the top line, and then take your finger, run it right to the bottom, and then look at the longest line. And then let's say that I've come here, I go down to number 6, and I go, and just run your finger across the bottom line to find the longest word. And I'm literally pretending this is the page and showing them what I want them to do as I'm looking at it. Right? It's so easy, and now you know the words, both of them, and then you can give them a choice of either the top line or the bottom. You say, for you, which one do you feel is more interesting, the longest word on the top line or the longest word on the bottom? And then when they give you that choice, you instantly know what it is because you know those 2 words. So it's nice and simple, but there are multiple ways to frame this up.